Fine. Fine, coward. Never mind, he's got Hand of the God. That's cool. He cool. He cool. He cool. Go for the blue buff. Give that to him. Hopefully he tanks that. John Quay's over there. Smack it! Oh, you jerk! What a jerk. What a jerk. What I always do is I hit do the 3-hit chain. After the third hit, I just go ahead and I smack it with an ability. Just because after the third hit, the AOE, there's a very long hang time on the animation. It takes quite some time for you to build it back up. I'm trying the Death Toll yet again, and it's honestly the same exact jungle. I mean, it's no better for jungling. In fact, I think it's a little bit worse. Just because you're delayed a bit. The Death Toll doesn't provide a whole lot for Thanatos. Not only a big fan. I'm going to try maxing out my 1 this time. It's going to slow my jungle down, but it's going to make my gank stronger. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to just mess around with some stuff. Apparently that just didn't do it anyway at all. There's that. We can come over here, we get the blue buff. We're a little bit late on my rotation. Looks like the blue buff was taken away, unfortunately. So we're going to have to head right over to the mid lane. That kind of screws me over a bit. I was hoping to be able to pick that up and get some experience in gold from that. So I'm not able to grab that for the left lane. I can invade, but Thanatos is not really built to invade. So we're just going to wait here for this to spawn. It'll spawn any second now. And we'll pick it up. And then we'll go on the other side and probably pick the other one up as well if we can. 1, 2, 3. There's a cleave. We got 1, 2. What we can do is we can actually see if we can't gank middle lane.
I'll gank middle lane.
This is very risky. Bakasura is here, so that's already cleared out, so I'm going to back off here. What I can do is go over to the movement speed buff and pick that up. That side camp is already gone. The fact that Bakasura and Ra were leaving the camp means that that is not available anymore. Means that they're kind of just left out. There's no reason for them to go ahead and try and take that camp out and then do nothing with it. Go for a hit on that. Of course, after the third hit, I go straight for an ability. I usually do the cleave. I'm going to start cleaning this up. A few more hits, we'll have that buff. So they're rotating over that way. This side camp on this side should be respawning any second now. I did pick this up right after the buff, so this should be respawning any second. There it is. Okay, so that's good. It's always going to make sure you're efficient with your clearing in the jungle. 1 cleave should clean that one up. Now I have my ultimate. I'm actually going to try skipping my 2 this time and see if it's any good. Ra available in the middle lane.
I'll gank middle lane.
See if I can't get the slow off. There's a free kill on him. He got way too aggressive. Way too aggressive. Be aggressive. Get killed by Thanatos. Mid camp should be respawning in a second now, so I'm going to get the side camp over here. We'll clear that out and then we'll go right to the mid lane and see if we can't pick that up. There's that cleave. 1, 2, cleave there. Looks like Bakasura got a gank in the middle lane. Not really the greatest things. I'm going to cover this tower here, get some free golden experience from it. Most likely more just experience, because these are all going to take damage from the tower. So what I'm going to do is I go 1, 2. There's that hit there. John Quay's over here. Without my 2, I won't actually. It looks like I won't get back in there. No, I'm not going to be able to get in time. So I'm going to cut that side camp. Ra's going to rotate over as well. Movement speed. They're going to get it. Bakasura has no mana here, so we go over to the opposite side and try to take that out. There's that. We'll try this side. They already got this, actually. Damage buff should be respawning soon for them and for me. I think I went for it first.
I'll gank middle lane.
We're also going to go for a slow and go out the back side, so I'm just going to let that one go. Shivalonki ultimate looks like they try to go in the left lane there. The Athena ended up getting low, but they're not going to grab that. Our damage buff is up. I'm going to go ahead and head home. Nothing really for me to do here. Ra's going to go back around the tower, so a very safe route for him. And, of course, right now I'm just kind of looking for farm. I'm just looking for farm. Still no 2. You know, it's an interesting combination here. I actually decided to try it. It seems like I have more burst damage, but I don't have the movement speed that I would like. 15 penetration is a decent amount, and also the slow immunity is really hard to pass up, so this may not be worth it. Even just putting 1 point in that ability would be worth it at this point. Also, since you have the activation of the movement speed, it does apply in the ultimate, so I'm not really sure this may be the right route. But of course, we're just trying new things. There's a kill on the Zhang Kuei. Good pick up there. Clear that out. Very quick clean. Once I have the penetration from my boots, I don't really need much else to clear these camps. Blue buffs are going to respawn here. I'll pick up my 2 now. Now I have that available. He's got the last hit there. We can push this tower while Zhang Kui is gone. There's nothing really any else for me to do. The blue buff is over there on the opposite side of the map. It's a trap. Oh no! Blue buff could be up over here, as it is on the opposite side of the map. Looks like they are going for it. No, it's still here. So we'll grab this one. Hercules is here. You know, grab this up and refresh it. Take that away. Hand of the gods there. Looks like Ra's available in the mid lane. Bakasura coming in for a gank. Looks like Poseidon's going to end up falling here. I don't know if I can do anything about this. Maybe I'll just steal this away from them if they're not paying attention. That's a big hit. That does a lot of damage if you put points into it early. What I've been doing is I've maxed out the 3 first, just as, you know, as high priority as I possibly can. I'm not going to take any damage from this one. Let this push into the tower. A little bit early on that one. That cleaned up. Now I have tier 2 of my ultimate. I come over and click this up. Looks like Hades is low in the left lane. I don't know if he's going to leave or not. He knows that I have the ultimate on him. He knows that there's an icon that appears on them when they're low enough, so they know that I am able to execute them. They don't know where I am. They just know that they're in danger. That hit there, that'll go for the Neath. Just gonna try and help. Looks like Shibalanki's over here. Do you have a taunt? Oh, he's gonna go. His dash is down.
Gank. Attack.
Taunt him. Very good taunt. Very good initiation. Neath popped her ultimate as well, so it's a free kill there in the left lane. This is pretty much how you play Thanatos. You only look for opportunities where you have them outnumbered, and early game you're not really forcing anything. You see I kind of run away from people. That's my natural reaction, just literally just to turn tail and run when anything bad happens. I'm not wanting to be part of the team fights. I'm not wanting to be around when bad things happen. One hit there, one hit there. AoE, cleave, one hit and that's gone. Special beam come out from the Ra here. So at this point we're doing good, and we were 5-5. This game is actually dead even. This might be a really, really good game, and I'm excited about it. I like games that are close. 304 damage coming out from there. There's a big cleave coming out. There's movement speed. I can go in the mid lane and cover that. That's about to be pushed up towards the tower. Ra gonna be pushing that up. I don't know if he's gonna teleport. Looks like he won't be.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Close call there. I'm actually going to max out my 1 right now. This might be open or Ra might be doing it. Looks like he just finished it. Not going to land that in time. Unfortunately, we can go for the Zhang Kui. This is definitely a kill for the Hercules. And if he doesn't get it, I will definitely get it. Zhang Kui going forward. There's the excavate. He's going to get it in time. He should have it. There he goes. Hercules is just so strong in the side lane, and I think Zhang Kui really shouldn't be in the side lane. I think he's more of a mid character, especially with how easily he is harassed. He's a very powerful character, and I think one of the strongest mids in the game right now if played properly, but I don't think he's really meant to be in the side lane. Hi, Ra. What you doing? Not worth it. Always err on the side of caution when you're playing Thanatos. You're way too squishy to get hyper-aggressive, especially early on. And Thanatos is one of those characters where you need to get as much farm as you can in the early game. A Thanatos who falls behind is a Thanatos who's just completely worthless. You're not going to help your team at all if you're not farmed in the mid-game. Thanatos is not really an early game god, so definitely play your cards right and be very careful, and always err on the side of caution when you're playing someone like Thanatos, because his squish is off the charts. He's far and away the squishiest god in the entire game, and if you're going to play him very cautiously. Alright, let's head back here. We're actually going to go right into the Bloodforge. That's my first item. We'll pick up 1 healing potion to make sure I have that. Left lane still available there. I'm going to pick up the damage buff for myself. Blue buff can go to the Hercules. I'm not really giving away too many buffs to my mid laner, but I'm pretty greedy when I play Jungle Thanatos just because he scales so well and needs as much as he can get to make himself stronger. Go ahead and clear this one out. I don't want to miss out on any experience on this one if he's going to clear this one. Driving strike that. There's that there. Ra's still available in the mid lane. We can try and invade and see if we can't grab a Bakasura. Stealing buffs from Bakasura is incredibly hard, though. This camp's not up. I don't know if Ra's going to push up. So it actually sounded like Ra just left. That's what I just heard. Looks like he's going to be gone right now. Interesting enough. We can try to gank the left lane. Left lane definitely could be a viable option for ganking.
I'll gank left lane.
Let's see if they react. Just look at their movement speed. Look at their reactions. Doesn't look, looks like they do have a ward. The way they're reacting. Yep, they have a ward. Hi, baby Bakasura. He's an ult. Definitely don't want to get caught in that. Again, very, very cautious. Very cautious play with Thanatos. All you need is a split second to do enough damage to kill somebody. Neath ultimate. It's going to be that. Ra's going to come out. I'm going to run this way. Don't want to get caught there. Looks like it's going to be a dead Athena. They're going to try and cut me off. Bakasura's going to be right here on my coattails. He's going to jump probably. Take down. He doesn't have an ultimate though. That damage though. Bakasura is so good. Bakasura is so very good. We'll get some healing out from that one. 400 on that. Very huge crits. You see them trying to cap out on lots of damage. I have enough to finish the Bloodforge pretty soon here, so I'm looking to do that. I'm just not going to defend this tower. Like, this is just a possible death. Rocket ult me, I'd die immediately. Bakasura. Nothing I can really do about this. A big minion wave. That's going to be a dead tower. And again, I'm a very late game character. I'm not worried about, you know, the early game. Not worried about them getting too many towers or anything along those lines. I know that I'm very powerful once I get enough farm to be able to burst people very quickly, and that's what I'm working towards. If I can't hit that point, then I'm basically worthless to my team. If you want to go for an early game jungler, you can go for something like Fen or like Hoon bots, like Thor. There's a lot of options on the table. Thanatos is not really one of them. Not one of them at all. So I'm going to head home, finish off the Bloodforge, going to get a lot of burst damage for me, and lots of lifesteal, which is important. We're going to pick up one ward and a healing potion, and we'll head back out. Left lane. See people saying I should use my one more on gods. It's a very risky proposition. If you miss, you will do a lot of damage to yourself. Jonquay's going to go down. They're actually ahead in gold, but behind in kills right now. They're farming very efficiently. Who do they have the most farm on? Looks like Bakasura is just getting out of control right now. Here's some hits. Hades over there. The mid camps looks like they're available. Bakasura may have cleared this one out, so the right one should be more available. There goes the right tower. That's going to actually catch us up in gold. Not going to get us ahead though, but
I'll gank left lane.
Bakasura is here. This is going to hurt a lot. It's going to hurt so very much. Oh god, it hurts! Oh, Bakasura just wanted me. He actually ignored the Neath and the Athena. He's going to kill there. So that was a really big burst damage. You see, once you land the one, so much damage you can throw out there. And it's also based, the one is based on percentage of their HP. 10% of the target's maximum health against enemy gods. So once I shot that on Hades, it was really easy for me to pick that one up. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and pick up... I might actually need physical protection just because Bakasura is so strong that his burst damage is going to be too much for me. I think I'm just actually going to go for this. The Aegis Amulet will definitely help me a lot with that situation. Also a Combat Blink. In fact, Combat Blink probably would be my best option here. Generally don't like getting it, but I need to get away from Bakasura when his ultimate is active. I cannot be anywhere near Bakasura when that ultimate is active, and that's basically what I'm going to work for in the coming minutes here. So right now we're 11-10. They're ahead by 2,000 gold. Actually less than that, with 1.2k. So this is a pretty even game overall. I'm going to look to pick up that damage buff, which Poseidon might be going for pretty soon. Ra's in front of the Fire Giant. Hercules over there hanging out. Poseidon rotating over might be going for that. Neath also could be going for it. I'm pretty farm right now at this point. Look at that, 367. Damage buff. Jonquay in a tough spot here. Very tough spot. Bakasura, so I'm going to wait a bit. Again, exercise caution. There's Bakasura going forward and avoid that. Had to wait on that one.
has been slain.
Ra's here, which is unfortunate. We're going to go this way. Bakasura are going to follow me up here. Ra's going to go this way, so I'm going to go towards the fire giant area, force them off. If they want to collapse on me, they'll have to do it away from Neath, which is definitely the best option for us right now. Grab Bakasura on his way in.
Ultimate is ready.
Or they're going to go for the tower. This is something I could fight on.
Your right tower is under attack. Your left,
Not anymore.
your right tower is destroyed.
Cannot be slowed when my 2 is active. A very powerful ability for Thanatos. Almost necessary, really. If Thanatos could be slowed with its 2 active, that'd be too much. Too much.
Help left lane, help left lane.
Athena's having like the worst time of her life right now.
Okay,
I'm gonna clear that one out.
on my way.
Blue buff on the ground.
Your left tower is under
Not really gonna go to anyone here. I'm gonna pick this up. Looks like left lane's gonna fall. Nothing I can really do about that. From here, I can go back and teleport, but again, looking to finish off that farm. The farm is the most important thing. There are some characters that are good early on. Thanatos is decent, and for characters like Hades that are very tanky, I can definitely take them out early. But I'm really just looking for farm right now. There's a kill there on the Hades. Good pick.
has been slain.
My team doesn't need me as much as I thought they did. They doing good. That swing there.
Be careful.
There's that. There's 3 players left and a dead Hades, which means the only person here is going to be John Quay. He's going to throw his 1 out. I want to see if I can't bait it. I'm dead.
Retreat.
Let's get lucky here. Looks like it just ended.
Retreat.
That's a dead.
Attack.
And that's the lifesteal, and that's exactly why I go for lifesteal Thanatos. That right there is why I go for lifesteal Thanatos. Look how much I healed up so quickly.
Slain.
It looked like a close situation, and really, you really have to get into your mind that if you're caught out, you just need to fight. You have so much lifesteal potential there on Thanatos that if you get into a tight corner, you can just throw out the lifesteal and keep yourself alive. And the more lifesteal I get, the stronger I will be. And you'll see towards the mid to late stages of the game, it's going to be really easy for me to just rail through people, and there's nothing they can really do about it. Ra's killable right now. Bakasura is there, so it may not be worth it. There's a movement speed. Blue buff's up and available. Baka is dead. I wonder who's over there. Oh, it's Shibalanke.
Gank left lane.
He's going to see it, react to it. They have a tower. Try and take their blue buff. If it's here, it's not going to be here. They're going to spot me out. I'm just going to head home. A rotation to come out there. Finish off the executioner. It's going to be lots of penetration and movement speed. Looks like Baka's, or the Shibalanke's going to try to do something. Nothing going to land there, though. So right now I'm sitting about 1830 HP. I'm getting close to level 20. I'm level 18 right now. That solo kill on the Zhang Kui really benefited me a lot in the experience department and a little bit of the gold as well. I'm going to go ahead and clear this one out. And look at the movement speed. Look at the attack speed. Look at this kill. I mean, once I get some more items, I'm going to start being very scary. And a lot more lifesteal is going to benefit me. I think I'm actually going to go right into Devourer's Gloves after this, and then right after that, Eye of Retaliation. And I actually might finish off with a golden bow. Now, hopefully this game lasts long enough for me to get there.
Tactical.
Come to me. There we go.
Take left lane.
Blink. Is going to be off cooldown in time. They're just going to back off here. Life's still up on these guys instead of attacking with my health. There's that. There's that. Healing up a bit. Bakasura mid.
Retreat.
Life streams.
Not going to get off in time.
An ally.
Shibalanke's killable, but again, not really worth my time. I'm just going to head back here. Look for the Thanatos up in the air, possibly. Actually, I don't have a Thanatos. I'm still just terrified of Thanatos coming out from the sky. It's really deep down. It's a deep-seated thing. I'm sure a lot of people have it, especially in the last week or so. You're very low, you're sitting in a tower, and your first thought is like, oh god, is the bringer of death above me? It's impossible, Dry Bear. There's no, you're the only one. I could have teleported back to left lane unless there's going to be a big team fight over there. Might be a loss. We shall see. I'm actually going to go join in on this one. I don't have an ultimate, but I do have a lot of burst damage that could help us get off of this one. They might still go after this one. They're all pretty low. I can burst down Shibboleth very quickly. I can burst down the Hades pretty easily as well. Still waiting for opportunity to go in here. Again, no ultimate, so we're going to have to play this very carefully.
Out of mana.
Bear your souls to me.
I'll lean on this lifesteal a bit to keep myself back up. Shibboleth is going to escape. We actually go after this Hades here. Look at the burst damage there. There is a Zhang Kui. This is going to hurt a lot. Blink, blink, blink. There we go. 3 seconds on that blink makes things a lot easier. A lot easier. The duration that it was before was way too much. Way too much. So we're sitting at movement speed right now. That hit there. Yeah, Hercules going so hard right now. Level 20 party. At this point, they're actually 5,000 gold ahead. This is gonna. I think I'll actually be able to finish my build this game. I want to make sure that they don't pick up the fire giant. That's gonna be the first thing. Clear out this wave here. Clear that one out there. Bakasura probably still hanging out on this side of the jungle. There's no buffs to be grabbed, so he might be going across. Mid tower is going to fall for Ars. There's a ward there on the fire to make sure that's available.
To me. I'll gank middle lane.
Ooh, so Ra's here. Zhang Kui quite low. Bakasura, do not get caught in the ultimate.
An ally has been slain. An ally
Nothing really to
has been
do
slain.
here. I can keep track of their movements by watching Zhang Kui. Very close call.
Ultimate is ready.
They're getting kind of skittish. They might go for the Gold Fury, which is really a better choice here than the Fire Giant. Yeah.
Defend the Gold Fury.
I don't think we have enough. Does she have tier 3 Hand of the Gods? She has tier 1 Hand of the Gods. So there's no reason for us to go over there. We can go for the movement speed buff. They should not be coming down our way after this, but
Retreat.
yeah, mid tower taking a lot of damage right there.
Defend middle lane. Escape death.
God, the damage! They have so much damage. Oh, I ate too much there. Athena, we had an opportunity to get a kill and really needed to pick that one up, but unfortunately enough, they rotated over. That's going to be a dead Athena. He has no ultimate. Oh, the taunt. Driving strike. Finally to get a kill on that Raw, possibly. Earthbreaker going to miss, unfortunately. There's a Whirlpool. Kraken, possibly. Right in the middle. That's going to be a dead Haze, most likely. Dash away. Does he have a gem? He does have a gem. That's good. Spirit Arrow. And dead. So we got a kill out of that at least. So it was a 1-for-1 exchange. I really wanted that Raw, but he just so much damage and healing, man. It's so hard to keep up with that sometimes. So hard to keep up with that sometimes. Zhang Kui. Bakasura's gonna wreck right through Hercules. That's a dead Hercules. And we are getting further. We're about 10,000 gold behind right now. Not doing too great, but we're gonna see if we can't pull this one back. I may need some defense. Actually, I will need some defense. If I'm going to try and take this in the situation we're in right now, where we're really far behind, and I'm the only one who's doing well enough to keep up with the enemy team. Bakasura's at 14,000 gold. Bakasura is so strong right now. In fact, he might be a little bit too strong after the cripple application. Initiation beside might go down here. Way too greedy in the positioning.
Retreat. Retreat. Retreat.
Then I back off there. I just need a little bit more. Actually, need 100. Actually, less than that. About 60 gold in order to finish off my Devourer's gloves. More life still available for me. burst damage. I have enough for the gloves. I'm going to head back and start stacking that up. Basically, getting those permanent stacks going to give me lots of burst damage. And I think after that, I need to finish off my actives. It's just too much to deal with. I need that Comet Blink. I might go for the standard Blink, but I think the Comet Blink is what I need. Just because it's that small window where Bakasura jumps in, and I need to avoid that. I'm going to do my best not to get caught in the center of the cripple, but definitely want to make sure I avoid getting caught overall. There's the last hits there. Trying to get those as much as I can. Damage buff is up on me. Blue buff is available. Bakasura in our jungle. That might be a gank opportunity. Is he going to chase him? We can just let him go? Oh man, the collapse. The collapse coming out here. Athena's going to go in. Bakasura ultimate. Hades ultimate. I'm going to go for the raw. Driving strike. God, the damage that he's got. Back off here. He's healing, man. He's so fat right now. Oh, he's so fat. Alright, let's get the Comet Blink. We can get tier 2 of the Aegis Amulet. We're going to pick up 2 wards, make sure the Fire Giant doesn't get lost, and we're doing good. We're doing good-ish. I mean, we're still 8,000 gold behind, but 8,000 is better than 10,000. I mean, we're 22 to 22, surprisingly enough. They have 2 more assists than us, so we really shouldn't be this far behind, but it's just because the gold skew is so much on one person and not split through the entire team, which makes it so difficult. There's that right there. Junkway in the right lane. Move off on the ground, I don't really want it. I'd rather have movement speed or damage. God, Ra's gonna do so much damage here. There's a slow, he wants it. He's gonna get it. Free kill there on the Ra. That's why you know, late game Thanatos is so good. Is even regardless of how tanky they are, they have to be able to get a certain amount of HP up, or they're just gonna execute them. That's really what Thanatos is for. You can see how much lifesteal I have right now. It's so easy for me just to deal with it. I think Comet Blink is almost a must for Thanatos, just because you're gonna dunk down to kill someone, but you put yourself in a bad situation in order to do it. Get some last hits here. There's a Shibalonke. He's gonna jump in there and clear this wave. If Hercules leads, we can kill the Shibalonke.
Attack left lane.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
There's that damage. Get that tower. Kind of worried about. Just get the tower, man. Just kill off the tower. There you go. Now we go for the gold fury. We might be able to turn this game around. We might be able to turn this game around.
Destroyed a left enemy tower.
Alright, abilities after the third hit. Always abilities after the third hit. Gold Fury. Pick up this movement speed buff. Again, still trying to stack up my Devourer's Gloves. Next item will be Eye of Retaliation. I'll pop that for some movement speed. There's a clear right there. I need these stacks.
Retreat middle lane.
Damage buff could be picked up. Not by me, of course.
An ally has been slain.
Nothing we can do about that. I mean, once Bakasura has you, he has you. There's nothing really you can do about that. We're going to need a ward up on the Fire Giant. That's really what my wards are picked up for. If you're picking up wards as a carry or as a mage, you're really just buying them to, you know, put them in awkward spots to cover important locations. I'm going to put this on the ground.
Bear your souls to me.
He's going to give up on this. It's on the ground. Come over here for the last hits. We're going to put this inside the Fire Giant. Might get countered, might not. Looks like Shibalanki's heading his way over there. I just want those last hits, what I want.
Be careful.
Enemy missing.
And those last hits, at this point, I need high retaliation, 2950 for that. I'm pretty close. Maybe they'll start grabbing that up. This is a good time to back right now. Nothing's happening, no positioning. They're not going to group up and do anything. So going back and, you know, stacking everything up, I'm actually going to finish off my Aegis instead. That passive from Eye of Retaliation is going to be really important for me. And again, once you get a critical threshold of lifesteal, you're better off fighting than you are running. If you get to a tight spot, as long as you're not, you know, a horrible spot and you get jumped on and collapsed on with lots of ultimates, just fight because you have so much lifesteal that once you get a kill, I was going to come over. He's going to blink that way. Creeping Curse. Silence. Why can't I? Oh my god. Oh my god. That cripple from the Bakasura prevents the combat blink, and I'm just going to die there. That was a really bad play. Again, you cannot stand near team fights. You cannot be in them. You have to wait until they finish. And unfortunately enough, and you get caught out there by the damage over time from the Searing Pain hit me right in the back. Bakasura got that cripple off. That cripple standing in the center of his ultimate is so good. Bakasura probably one of the best characters in the entire game right now. And we saw that in the tournaments. In literally all 3 tournaments this weekend, whether it be the Code Green, the EU, and the NA of the Iris series. Bakasura is just so very powerful. And that static stand-in cripple is just so good for preventing things like the combat blink. And like I mentioned earlier, you can't get caught by it. You have to make sure that you avoid it at all costs. Love it, love it, love it. So right now, we're about 5,000 gold behind. We were 10,000, so we closed that gap pretty well.
Defend the Fire Giant.
My goal now is to finish off the Eye of Retaliation. That's going to increase my lifesteal by a lot. Currently, I'm sitting at, let's see, lifesteal without stacks is going to be 47. I have 4 more of these stacks, plus this stacks up from extra 20, or extra 10 actually. And this should be another 12, or actually another 4. So 4 would be 1, so that's 5. And then from here is another 10. So I got 15 from that. And I think I'm actually going to finish off with the golden bow. I know you're going to laugh a bit. You're going to wonder. You're going to scoff. You're going to gander. You're going to think about it. And then you're going to cry. You're going to cry deeply. And once you're done crying, a profound happiness will fill you to the brim. And that's really what you're looking for with the golden bow. It's just pure, unadulterated happiness.
Defend the Fire Giant.
Fire Giant is up. I don't want to get caught here. I'm just going to back off. I'm going to back off.
Defend the Fire Giant.
I'm going to get some last hits here. There's that. He's going to go in.
Be careful.
Poseidon's in a tough spot. I have to wait until I literally cannot engage until the Bakasura ultimate is on cooldown. Until that's gone, I can't go in. I'm gonna have to wait very, very long periods of time. Anyone can pick that up if they're welcome to. No Fire Giant. No nothing. Bakasura hanging out. There's Ra. Throw out some scythes. From the mid lane. Finishing this Eye of Retaliation is going to be so very valuable for me. So very valuable. Damage buff is up. I'm going to grab that for myself. If I can. Bakasura ultimate's still up and available. Zhonghui ultimate's going down here. I'm in a really tough spot. I have combat blink if I need it.
An ally has
There's Hades. Junkway's gonna spot me out here.
Reinforcements on the way.
There's a kill. Hades. Junkway.
Over here.
Bakasura ultimate, gonna back off. Jesus, man. Woo! Bakasura just zoning me out here. I'm just gonna go home, finish the retaliation. That was a really good team fight for us. Very good. It was a 3-for-1 exchange, and they got really greedy. They got really greedy. So the team is just, you know, doing a nice job.
Nice job. Nice job.
We're doing great. So we ended up winning that team fight overall. Looks like Hercules is positive now. A lot of support from the Athena and Neith. Neith's starting to get caught up here. Ends up going with the Chin's Blades. Not that bad of a choice. There's a lot of HP being picked up by the Ra, Hades, and the Bakasura. So not that bad of a choice. They're going to come here for this movement speed. There's that. Pick up the movement speed buff.
Yes.
Come over here. I have active items, and now I'm going to finish off this build with a golden bow. And this is going to be a very, very scary build, a very, very difficult build, but will work out overall. Ward being placed down. That was not by us, I don't think. Oh, I guess it was. And really the only person I'm scared about right now is going to be that Bakasura. Bakasura or running into a random ultimate is going to be the biggest thing.
Retreat!
I'm hitting for about 500 right now with a large amount of lifesteal. I should be sitting at about 70% lifesteal right now, fully stacked up. Which 500 per hit plus lots of burst from my abilities, a lot of lifesteal. And if I decide to fight in, they're going to have to, you know, CC me to kill me. There gets to a point where you hit saturation with lifesteal on Thanatos, especially with him getting last hits. If you get a kill, it shoots you up in a lot of HP, and you're shooting out lots of damage, lots of burst damage, lots of control, plus you have the execute. He just looks at me. Junkway's there. Athena ultimate, not gonna land the Earthbreaker. He's gonna blink in. Athena's gonna dunk. Bakasura wants this. Oh my god, they just want to kill me. This is ridiculous. They just want to kill me. I need to be so far back, and it's making it so difficult for me to do anything. Team fight might go in their favor if they can pull this off. We're gonna get wiped. This isn't looking good. Neith didn't get her ultimate off. I didn't get my ultimate off. They just want me. No kill.
Good game.
They just want me so very bad. So very bad. No, no, no. If they don't kill the minnow, we can come back. They need to kill the minnow here. We got 28 seconds, 32, 43. It's going to be close. They can probably kill the minnow if they're quick. But if they're not quick, we can stop this. We'll see how much damage they take. They'll probably be able to get it. 15 seconds here. Yeah, I think they're gonna get, it's gonna be close.
Your middle phoenix has
Where's
been
the Minotaur? There it is. Minotaur's gonna go down. No! I wanna live! No! No! It's gonna be over. Dang it! Dang it!
Good game.
That was a pretty good game overall. I think we played well. They knew exactly that if they took me out, I was a large majority of my team's damage, and I'm very squishy. And that's one of the reasons why I think that Thanatos is going to be not so much competitively viable, is because he's so squishy, and if you focus him, there's not a whole lot he can do about it. He's an incredibly squishy character. Obviously, I didn't build tank there. I didn't build any kind of defense, but that really, you know, even if you build defense, Thanatos is very squishy, very killable, and obviously once the blink came in from Bakasura, and you know, we were behind that entire time. That was a close game. Overall, we ended the game actually 4,000 gold behind, which really wasn't as bad considering the start that we had. So definitely a great game, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one.